Jason was the coolest boy at school, known for his constant troublemaking. His antics finally earned him 40 hours of community service at the school's outreach project. For the first few days, he sat in a corner, ignoring everyone. Boredom eventually set in, and Jason began to notice Emily, a girl his friends often mocked. She wore simple clothes and always smiled while helping others. Despite not fitting his usual type, her kindness caught his attention. One day, the group went outside to help with a food distribution for the homeless, and Jason's hand accidentally brushed against Emily's. He felt something unexpected. Intrigued by this new feeling, he started helping with enthusiasm and approached Emily with a genuine smile. This continued for the next few days, and they fell in love. "Jason, what are you doing with that ugly girl?" Suddenly, one of his friends sneered from behind him. Jason turned to them and said, "Some people burn with love and kindness inside, which makes them shine beautifully on the outside." From that moment, Jason embraced a new path, finding joy in helping others and understanding that true beauty comes from within. With Emily by his side, he discovered a different kind of cool, one that truly made a difference. Father and son was walking from one town to another. They stopped by a big tree and the father asked his son, "I am thirsty. Please get me some water from that lake there." The son walked up to the lake. When he reached it, he noticed that some people were washing clothes, and right at that moment a bullock cart started crossing the lake. As a result, the water became very muddy, very turbid. The son thought, "How can I give this muddy water to my father?" So he came back and said, "The water in there is very muddy. I don't think it is fit to drink." The father said, "Let us take a little rest here." After about half an hour, he asked his son to go back to the lake and get him some water to drink. The son went back to the lake. To his surprise, the lake had absolutely clear water in it. The mud had settled down, so he collected some water and brought it to his father. The father looked at the water and then up at his son and said, "See, you let the water be, and the mud settled down on its own. You got clear water. It didn't require any effort. Your mind is also like that. When it is disturbed, just let it be. Give it a little time. It will settle down on its own. We can judge and take best decisions of our life when we stay calm." One day, a young boy asked a priest about the secret to success. He told the boy to meet him at the river at the end of the village. He would answer him there. The priest and the boy began walking towards the river. They entered the river till the water was covering their nose and mouth. At this time, the priest ducked the boy into the water. The boy struggled to breathe. The wise man continued to push him further and further down. The boy was completely under the water and wanted to get up. After a few minutes, the priest pulled the boy's head up so he could get air. The boy gasped and inhaled a deep breath of air. The priest asked him, "What were you fighting for when you were underwater?" The boy replied, "Air." The priest smiled and said, "When you want to succeed as much as you wanted to breathe, then you will be successful."